It's going to be a calm window. I'm not seeing a lot of clubs are willing to spend money, or they have the money to spend on the right players, knowing that they are in need of players, but I'm not seeing them doing any efforts on spending more money.
It's interesting because over the summer we saw still a lot of money spent in England, but then in other countries it went down a lot, especially in Italy and Spain. And in France you had one club, PSG. In Germany you had one club, Bayern. Do you expect to see the same trend? So especially in Spain and in Italy, teams, even the big ones, not spending so much?
In Italy, the clubs are afraid to spend for the simple reason some of the clubs they used to spend in the past are mainly sponsored by one-man show or just individual people. So it's going to come back, but it's going to take time. So they have to set up a nice project that can make other incomes to their teams in order they can spend it in the future.
And obviously you're talking specifically about Inter and Milan with Moratti and Berlusconi. Let's have some fun and talk about some big names that have been in the transfer rumor mill for quite a while now, and let's see whether you expect them to go or to stay, considering you're an insider and you know what agents and clubs are talking about. Didier Drogba, do you think he'll come back from China and sign for a European team?
There was a lot of talk about Didier recently. He definitely want to go back to Europe. He still have the chance. A lot of talks, a lot of clubs are willing to take him. He's a super player. But the main problem, he signed a huge contract in China. The wages are so high to Europe. So it's up to him, the decision. Either he will cut his wages and go back to Europe to the light champions, or he will stay in China and continue what he's earning, getting what he's earning.
Mario Balotelli, a lot of tension up in Manchester. We saw what happened at the training ground with Mancini. The manager says he has still his confidence that he's going to give him 100 chances. But honestly, is the club going to look to move him on in January? What do you think will happen there?
In my opinion, City have to release Mario. I'm not seeing a lot of clubs who can afford Mario's wages. And not a lot of clubs are in need of the type of the football of Mario. So we have to wait at the end of the market and we'll see.
I know you've dealt with a lot of players, and how much, taking the example of Mario Balotelli, how much does the image of a player affect his marketability?
A lot. Big clubs always count on two things. The sports aspect is very important, but sometimes they are really aware of the behavior of the player because it can affect his colleagues. And in the past we can see when Barcelona decided to sell Ronaldinho because it was affecting Messi growing up.
And some football news just into us here at CNN. Sergio Ramos, the Real Madrid defender that we told you about earlier,